أعزائي المشاهدين، كما عودناكم في برنامجكم الأسبوعي أن نستضيف لكم خيرة من دولة الإمارات العربية المتحدة، ولهذا الأسبوع نستضيف دكتور فينيشن إنريكو، المدير التنفيذي والمؤسس لشركة فينيشن إنريكو في إمارات دبي. Good afternoon, Doctor.
Good afternoon, sir.
At the first, we would like to know who is Dr. Venetian Enrico.
So, first of all, thank you for having me. Pleasure meeting you. I'm the chairman of Venetian Enrico Group, one of the leading architectural Italian company momently in Dubai, already present for the last 12 years, and with very interesting portfolio of clients and projects. I moved here, first time I visited UAE in 2006. Then I came back to work on one of the government projects of ADVIA, Abu Dhabi Water and Electricity Company. And then officially from 2011 I moved to Dubai.
Dr. Venetian, if we will talk about to come back to Dubai in 2011 after the world crisis, why and what the idea to come back and to start the business in United Arab Emirates? What you see, what it's catch your eyes, I can say.
So being in Dubai, I think it's for me as European one of the biggest pleasure, because usually people, they have always the doubt, you know, who they don't visit Dubai like Muslim country. Maybe they see something from the video, but after coming the first time in Dubai and meeting the hospitality and the culture of the Arabs, and how Dubai grown up like one of the most, no, I will say the most luxurious city in the world. So as a bespoke architect working in luxury, was my dream to come to be part of the projects in Dubai, and Dubai become the most luxurious city in the world in the innovation, in technology, hospitality, events, and one of the most strategic positions in the world, which you can reach the world in 6-7 hours, mostly almost 65% of the world. This was one of the main reasons. And also I will add that obviously the taxation in our country, in Italy and generally all the Europe, it's crossing a bit the limits, and having this opportunity of the rulers of Emirates being free to own your company, to open your business in such an easy way, even becoming the resident and everything. So this was one of the main reasons, and the freedom of having access and possibility to reach all the Africa and the world.
Emarati program always choose the best, and today we are, and you reach to the best level to come to you and to ask you about the company. When you started from 2011, it was a gambling that time, or it was a difficult after the world financial crisis, or we can say, Mr. Enrico, he was a trust on Dubai.
The crisis in 2008-2009 was global, like all we know, and Italy after the Portugal, I don't want to go in details, you know, but Italy was really badly hit, and I supposed to close my factory for the production of the painting and decoration, and I will give something like personal information. I supposed to sell my villa. Even I was not doing profit. I supposed to pay the government, because in Italy we are paying for each year taxes in advance for the next year what you will start. and I don't want to have any outstanding with the government. I sell my villa, I close the bills, and 2011 I decide to move to Dubai, like the city of the opportunity.
You start from scratch in Dubai, and Dubai give you, today you are one of top and leader company. How you start the company in Dubai?
So in 2011, I set up my company here, and we start working with already some contacts which we was having from 2009 when I was visiting for first time, and we was doing the Abu Dhabi project. We start with small projects, hiring few peoples, and trying the solution to grow up slowly. And the most visionary ruler in the country, I always say the vision of Sheikh Mohammed. So I was believing that it's the country of the opportunity. So the position of Dubai give opportunity to me to have access to many different countries in Africa, because being a country where they are visiting all the nationality and dream for, I think, almost all the world to come to visit Dubai. So this give me opportunity to meet different clients and starting slowly growing up my company.
New journey, we can say.
And step by step, I start designing furniture for very known Italian brands. And then I become one of the leading brand ambassador of Lamborghini, Casa, and Aston Martin furniture, working directly with the Form Italia brands. And as bespoke architect, start working with a lot of royalties in Middle East. We have a huge portfolio, and obviously millionaires and billionaires from different parts of the world. Usually the people, they are taking, how to say, they have possibility to display their own project. Let's say, unfortunately, part that I cannot display my projects, they are all for private people, which they don't want, no one wants to know what they are doing, and they are with the NDA.
Dr. Enrico, 2004, you have your name in the market, then you come to UAE to build more strong name and to get more opportunity to be now international company, mashallah, we can say. How it was the journey from the first day you came to UAE and you start the first project? It was difficult for you, or it was easy to start, many line to work with? Like you need some sisters company to work with, you need the right team who will help you to be in the map.
So on government level, to set up the business and the company was very easy, and I was not even expecting to be such an easy way to open the company and set up the business. Unfortunately, to start building the quality work and meeting the right partners for contractors, for the fit out and execution of the job, this was a bit very difficult, because coming from the Italian artisans, let's say, experience, and finding the quality workers in the, let's say, in the market was a bit difficult. And this was a bit of challenge that I supposed to pass some period in finding the right sister company, people who they will give us the support in the MEP, in the civil works and joinery, because unfortunately the quality which we are having, very known in the world, the masterpieces of the Italian artisans, was difficult in that period to have them. But now we can say with, let's say, with 100% that UAE, Dubai, they have all the international standards of joinery company and professional people, because I always say the biggest quantity of luxury five-star hotel superior in the world with the highest standards, they are in Dubai, Abu Dhabi and UAE.
You are right. To build a strong team, how you select the team who work today under your umbrella?
So usually, mostly we use the social media professional networking, like LinkedIn, marketing, and then meeting people during the process of work.
Personally?
Yeah, wow. And obviously we have our human resource, which they are, let's say, following the process of selections and everything. Then step by step how we come out with good name in the market. So we start also getting contacts from a lot of good architects and interior designer who they wants to join my team.
MashaAllah. Let us know more about the services you are providing to the community.
So Venetian Enrico, as first business, my group was settled down like furniture company and interiors and architectural company. Then during the process, how step by step I grown up, I divide my company in Venetian Atelier, which is the architectural and design studio. Today working worldwide with luxury and bespoke villa. Momently we have one of the top 10 mansion villa in Dubai Hills as main architect and designer. We already started working on several projects for Frank Muller, and the tallest residential building in the world of 106 floor, which they already launched on 9th of January this year, was designed by me. And we have several different projects of, let's say, hospitality, villas, residence. Now we are moving to the hotel industry also. Then having always being curious about, let's say, and I always explore and I like to have the quality. A few years back, we opened our brand Lunaflex, which is related to luxury mattresses, handmade made it with the natural materials like the wool, the cashmere, the horsehair. This was one because many people, they have different hobby. People, they like to go to play soccer, they like to go fishing, whatever, but I have different hobby, and with pleasure I will use the opportunity to announce that we already launched our new brand, AquaSense, which is related to the sanitary and the bathroom industry, how we call the wellness sanctuary. And I don't know how to be grateful to God to give me, let's say, all this opportunity. All these things, maybe if I was in Italy, there was not here momently, because I believe Emirate, generally Emirate, and being in Dubai, having possibility to meet architects from, let's say, on the worldwide level. I have opportunity to meet Norman Foster. I meet the Nikon studio, which they design for MR Group Zabil One Tower. So we cooperate with huge architectural companies like Edge and Case from New York. And I think one of the beauty for myself personally, which I will say, many of the architects and design studio, they see the other architectural and design company and studio like competitors.
Right.
I never believe in competition because the world is such a huge, right. And I think there is possibility and money for every one of us.
Everyone, they will have his piece of cake, we can say.
What I will add something as Muslim personally, and in Islam it's not allowed to have idols, because I have one idol, which is the Prophet Muhammad, peace belongs to him, and he can be only the idol, but I always follow the steps of Sheikh Muhammad. And when he inspired me with one of the best speech which I ever listened, when he say, the lion needs to wake up in the morning and to run in the desert, and the gazelle needs to stand up also to run in the desert. So this was the opportunity that how I understand, and then he say in the end of the day, I don't care in Dubai if you are the lion, if you are the gazelle. You wake up in the morning and you start running. So many of my friends, they are saying you reach your career, you reach some level. I say I reach as gazelle in Dubai, but I run as how also the lion is running. So to all the future generation, whenever, let's say, this video will reach somewhere, I just want to add one thing, that waking up in the morning and believing in something and working hard, or before or after, you will reach with hard working and the vision. Many people, they are using the opportunity talking about the vision, manifestation, and visualization, but I think that the discipline and having this speech with the gazelle and the lion, for me was one of the most important speech, and today I always believe that from being gazelle, it's possible to reach also to be the lion in the desert, but anyway, you need to run.
Right. His Highness also, he mentioned in my vision book, if you read, to be number one, it is not easy, but to continue and stay on sustainability, that's the more hard. How you manage or how you keep yourself also in the top always at the last few years.
I have many times in my life, big part of my clients, which they are, let's say, extremely rich and ultra millionaires and billionaires, I find them many times they are saying, why you are always laughing and happy. I'm saying, before I go to cure my body, I cure my soul. So I always read, because with reading you can obtain a lot of, let's say, the greatest teacher and coach today of the lifestyle, and the biggest millionaires and billionaires in the world, they are people who they are reading and waking up early in the morning. As you say, how you can manage and the difficulty. Unfortunately, life is not easy.
Right.
And it's one of my, let's say, vision of life, it's tomorrow never come, yesterday it's gone. And when I work on today, I work for today. I always believe in the vision for the future. Unfortunately, we never know what can happen tomorrow. This is not belongs to us. But with hard working and believing, consistency and discipline, unfortunately, we need to sacrifice something in life. Personally, I sacrifice the possibility to be next to the family. Of course, we give maybe better future in for our kids, which I don't have this opportunity. I remember when I finished university, I have, let's say, basically nothing, and I'm supposed to start from zero. But I was very hungry to achieve and to do something in life. Maybe not having this opportunity was the reason maybe why I decided in life even there will be some prices to pay of sacrificing and working hard, avoiding visiting the top destination of the luxury lifestyle for summer party and everything. But I think with once you find the equilibrium of life and what's make you happy, I will use the opportunity to give one message to the new generation that when you work with love, you will work all your life like one day. So this is one of the things what, let's say, all the human, they have their own weaknesses, but something which is keeping me going on, it's love for my work and profession.
Dr. Enrico, to build the trust, also it is not easy at the market. From, we can say many different challenge or many different, we can say competition. The demand of market is very high, and the trust of people, if they believe the horticultures or the constructions, they will deliver as they wish. How you keep the strong trust with your customer or with your client, and also how you keep your work difficult or different from the other challenger.
So, to be honest, I will start from the opposite side of the question. Before I was working like I think all the young businessmen which they are starting the business, I was working for money. And whenever I was, let's say, taking one project, I was just focused on the volume of the amount of the money and how big is the villa, how many millions of furniture we need to supply. But with time and having opportunity in Dubai to meet some friends, people with their, let's say, already successful businesses, slowly I learned that if you give the service, you will make the money, because one happy client, there are 10 other clients. Word of mouth.
Right.
I realized that one unhappy client can, let's say, destroy your reputation. And mostly I pay attention on my face and my company, because it's my character. If we achieve to give perfect service to the client will be happy. And main time, I don't work for marketing. When I design and I do the project, I did for my client. I always search what can make the client, let's say, more happy. Mostly of the things, let's say, I'm known in the market for a very huge consultants company, engineering, which we are cooperating in the design together. They say, why you are giving such a quantity of renders or opportunity to the client to do the changes? I say it's called service, because I say if I work 3 months on one project, to work 1 or 2 days more, nothing will change.
Right.
So I have opportunity to understand what can be the difference from the other architectural and design company, and what service to provide to the client, at least to keep the trust and professional way of working.
We can say your priority to make your client happy always.
Absolutely.
Because they will live forever in that house. And also they will move, or they will change, they will call you. You are the one who will handle always for the world, we can say, or for long term. Today, Dr. Enrico, if we will talk about the market of art cultures and the design at the moment, how you see the markets here in Dubai, or the demand?
I think momently, without doubts and competition, Dubai is, and generally all the Emirate, it's the best place in the world to do business. One of my vision, what I saw, that after COVID, Dubai was the unique place in the world during the COVID period, which they, let's say, the rulers of the country, they show to the world that they're the rulers number one.
And it's strong also country.
No, because let's say, talking about Europe, and they're saying we are the old, let's say, we are many years old and centuries and 1,000 years, and talking sometimes that the UAE, Dubai generally, it's the country which they are not, let's say, with long history, usually what they use in Europe. I think the European leaders, they need to learn what's the rulers achieved during this, let's say, worst situation what hit humanity in the last year.
Right.
And after COVID, what we did in the last 2.5 years, my company doesn't did in 10 years. So in the last 1 year, we did more than 6-7 towers. And before, maybe in all the 10 years, we don't even arrive to do one of this skyscraper, which we are doing momently. I think the security which the Emirates is providing, Dubai like the top listed safe country in the world,
Right.
and the safety, the multinational community of 158, 160 nations in the world. And why I love Dubai, the reason it's whenever you go out, even you see 150 different nationality, there is not the vibe of racism. All people, they are living like one nation, like one family. And I will add that this is the charisma of the Arabic culture and hospitality.
Alhamdulillah. The most popular project you work on, and it was difficult for you, it's keep you a memory. Which project, and what you want to talk about the difficulty it was there?
One of the most difficult project was for me when I started in 2020 during the COVID period, a city of 2 million square meters in Sofia in Bulgaria. And that was very visionary project, where in 4 months we supposed to make 11,800 hours of work. All my team we supposed to focus work day and night on this project. Unfortunately, arrived the COVID, and then this was the first blockchain city in the world. The idea was amazing. I supposed to make master plan of 2 million square meters, and this was one of the biggest challenges. Even the project doesn't go because of the crashes of the crypto and some internal problems and the COVID with the leaders who they're supposed to do the investment and everything. I never have, let's say, I don't sorry about nothing, because for the reason I see that I can design very big project, even was very tough. And then with pleasure I will announce that one of the most beautiful and challenging projects for us was when London Gate, the Dubai very known luxury developer, they approached us with Frank Muller to work on the tallest residential building in the world of 106th floor in Marina, which they launched on 9th of January. So this is one of the, let's say, most iconic projects, and pleasure to be, let's say, as a design leader on this market.
You put your name in Dubai, and also in a strong way we can say. What the next? Where we can see Dr. Aramco next 5 years?
So I will just discover that we start already working on projects in Tokyo.
MashaAllah.
And we are already moving from this summer with a few interesting projects in Caribbean islands. Then we have several requests to start doing some projects in Saudi. Obviously, in Italy, we are starting doing a lot of interesting projects. So
From Dubai?
From Dubai, always.
Wow. Dr. Enrico, if we will talk about the relation between you and the team who work with you, what we call the relation here?
They say if you have the strong leader as a king or general or main architect, or let's say, or even husband in one family, needs strong team, strong warrior, strong architect, strong family, strong wife beside one, let's say, man, to be successful. I always pay attention on my team, how to treat them, how to solve the problems, because most of my problems I'm supposed to solve by myself. Unfortunately, if you find the way how to motivate your team, how to treat them, how to involve them, how to feel that company, we are like one family, you will be successful. So this was one of my main things in life, which I read a lot and study how to be good leader of my company. Because as owner and chairman on board of the group, you cannot design by yourself all these projects what we are doing. So I think the most important part is how to motivate and how to treat them nicely, and also to keep your, let's say, I don't like to use the word employees, because without them we are, let's say, no one. The company can maybe close tomorrow and I will not be achieved to deliver all these projects.
Sometimes you need to stay all the day and night with them to work together. Did the technology or the AI its help also?
Technology, yes. Unfortunately, AI for the moment it's not, let's say, for my type of clients and projects what I'm doing, because all the clients, they have, let's say, different style. Who wants to have the classic, who wants to have the modern. Of course, the new technology of the computers which we are having, they are giving us possibility, not the same things what we was doing 15 years ago. In order to have one render, we're supposed to, let's say, wait even 8 hours, 10 hours, one day the computer to get the render. Today, with the new technology, in 1 hour we can obtain 4K of resolution of render. But AI maybe can help in some different industry, but not in our, let's say, construction. And thanks God, at least still in the architectural design and interior design, I think the technology give us huge, let's say, help in order to speed up the process of delivering and giving, let's say, high resolution renders and everything.
Let us to know more about the people who was support you always, who stand with you in your bad and good times. And what's your message to these people who support you?
One of the person who always stay beside me, and she just always ask me to work in life, and that the money, they are not a measurement of happiness. And was always my mom, that she always say, you are a great man. And what I'm very grateful that she teach me how to be humble and to love the next one. She teach me how to have the real principles of life. She teach me how that what is the real value in life. And whenever I have my bad periods, of course, I have all the family and everything, but the advices of mom, they always remain that you're a great man, and she say your smile is billions. So I think the motivation of my mom, of course, and the support, the words, and I always remember the words when she say, it doesn't matter how rich you will become, if you don't have, let's say, respect from the people. So having this luck to have my mom and to teach me what's mean to obtain the respect before to become famous in the world, and having the right advices, this was, let's say, always the opportunity when I arrive on period where I, let's say, I have some weaknesses, how to rise up, to wake up.
And what you will say today for here on our camera?
The best mom in the world.
Mr. Enrico, do you have a time for your own personality? You travel a lot, family in Italy, work in Emirates or in some other countries. How you manage your time, and where is your personality time?
I have plenty of time for me, because I'm known in the family like the person who is sleeping around 9:30, 10 o'clock. But I'm also known that I'm waking up at 4, 4:30, maximum 5 o'clock in the morning. So I will share like advice to all, let's say, people who they will have, let's say, opportunity to listen the video. Waking up in the morning when, let's say, mostly of the world is sleeping, it's different silence, and you can find the equilibrium of the life. And of course, I like to go for fishing. I'm, let's say, lover of skiing, of the extreme sports. So I'm not that, let's say, I'm traveling main time. I have always time for me, specifically for my family, for my kids. I'm father of 3 kids, which they are, let's say, I always call them my empire, because being father and being successful businessman, or I think the family is the most important part in life. And of course, you need to find always solution to spend the time in the right way. I'm finding always time for myself, but unfortunately the day is of 24 hours, so I'm trying at maximum to spend time with them, to find time for myself, and Of course, reading, because it's, let's say, the key of my finding balance for myself and having energy to be able to finish my day even working 12 hours, 14 hours per day.
MashaAllah. And from your side as a successful businessman today, to have advice for the newcomer who are planning to come to United Arab Emirates or who live in United Arab Emirates, what you will advise them?
As I mentioned before, the country of the opportunity, the city number one in the world for me is Dubai. The country number one in the world for me is United Arab Emirates. May God bless all the humanity, all the people and our rulers for the opportunity and what they create as a city of technology, opportunity and everything. But as I mentioned before, no matter you are the gazelle or the lion, in Dubai you have the richest men from the world. They are in Dubai. The best architects, the best engineers, the best chef, the best restaurant, the best of the best of hotel industry, of car industry, food, fashion, and everything. They're in Dubai. So for the, let's say, for the new generation, I will say, if you want in short time to become internationally worldwide known, the right place, momently, and number one place is United Arab Emirates and Dubai. But unfortunately, to have in mind that you came to Dubai and you find your work and you start making millions or billions, like a lot of these YouTubers and influencers, what I saw, let's say, also that is business.
Right.
But unfortunately, this is not the reality. The huge competitor, I was saying before that I don't see competition because there is work for everyone. But if you want to make career in your life, Dubai is the place where you have the most smart and most intelligent people in the world. They're staying here. So meaning you really need to wake up early in the morning and to start working.
And for the visionary leaders, what you will say for the safety of this country, as you mentioned, for the security which help us to live and to enjoy in our life. Today, your message to the UAE government and leaders and to His Highness Sheikh Mohammed.
As I was mentioning beginning, Sheikh Mohammed, may God bless him. He was inspiration for me from the beginning when I mentioned one of the reasons why I found, let's say, courage and energy to wake up in the morning. I think the humanity in this moment, unfortunately, I avoid, let's say, interfering in religion and in politics because I'm not the person for this. But unfortunately, the world today, it's really suffering with all these wars, which, let's say, innocent people, they are dying and everything. What I have as a message to all the leaders in the world, specifically the one in Europe generally, and the one in to the other side of the ocean, like US, I think all these leaders, they need to come and spend at least half an hour with Sheikh Mohammed and to learn what's mean leader. What's mean leader, like who is waking up every day in the morning. I know how the Sheikh Mohammed offices, they are working. I know what time the Sheikh Mohammed CEO managers, they are starting in the morning. And reading a lot, I have opportunity to read, let's say, in the Roman Empire, we have a lot of emperors. Some of them, they enjoy the life. Some of them, unfortunately, they make mistakes. They, let's say, against the family, whatever. I will not go to work, let's say, to give, let's say, bad reputation maybe to the Roman Empire. But one of the best leading emperor of the Roman Empire was Marco Aurelio. Right. And like Stoics today, he was always the person who was 4 o'clock in the morning, waking up in the morning, and taking care about the empire and the people. So, like one of the greatest emperors of the Roman Empire, today we'll say one of the greatest leaders in the world, it's Sheikh Mohammed. Because having the position that to be the leader of the most beautiful city in the world, the most safety countries in the world, and having best of food, luxury and everything, education, hospitality, hospitals, and still working on the technology, on the innovation, and taking care to upgrade the country every day and helping more humans. I think there is no competition and no doubt, and I will really, if today you will ask me one desire, let's say you will ask me two questions, what do you want to do? First thing, I just want to have peace in the world and to don't be war. And the other desire what I have is the leaders of the world, at least to spend half an hour in life, if they will have this honor and opportunity to meet Sheikh Mohammed and to teach them how he's leading the country. Our leader, he don't need to work, he don't need to do nothing, but he's still in first line, in the airport, in the hospitals, in the shopping mall, and he's going personally to check what is happening in the country. So this is the great leader, and as I say, he was my inspiration. Even sometimes I will make coffee for my employees. It's pleasure, and this is how we learn, let's say, how I motivate them. I can make coffee for one of my employees and he can make coffee for me. So being humble and learning from the great leaders like this, I think you will be successful. It's enough sometimes the inspiration.
Thank you, Doctor, for your time to be with the EMARATI program. We wish for you all the best and more of success, inshallah. All the best.
It was my pleasure being together. Thank you very much. And may God bless Emirate and all the humanity.
Thank you for your amazing